I know I only have a short amount of time, so I'll get right to the questions. How does it feel to be on your first solo tour since 2017?
Feels really good. We just got off tour with the Backstreet Boys. It was a 4-year tour. Very grateful. It was very awesome to be on the road, but it was long. Like I said, that was we went to places we had not been to in a long ever actually. Went to like Iceland, went to South Africa, but we were all over the world. And went back home, took some time with the family and the kids and the wife, and we were just I just got inspired again and started writing music and said, I want to just kind of get on the road again and see how that feels, because what I do is a little different when it comes to the Backstreet Boys, because we're on stage and we're performing and choreography and big production and big arenas and everything. But I also love just being an entertainer and performing and being an artist, just for the art itself. And so that's why I can get on the road by myself and pick up a guitar, or do a lot of covers. And that's what this whole show is about. The Who I Am tour is the music that kind of inspired me to be the artist that I am today before I met the Backstreet Boys. So 1980 I was born, and then all that MTV era music that I love, that I watched, inspired me. And so I perform a lot of those songs in the show, and also a lot of Backstreet Boys songs and a lot of the new solo songs.
That is awesome. Like, so what does it take to put on a tour? Because, like you said, you just finished the Backstreet Boys. So when did you even have time to like start putting on a tour? Like, is it like a year thing? How long does it take?
It's not that long. Doing cover songs is it's like just in me. So it's not like I necessarily have to, learn them. I've sang them my whole life. But this one again, it's a live band. I liken it to, like, if you go to a local bar and if you just want to watch like someone on stage, you don't even care who they are. And you're watching them perform, and you just like the music. That's pretty much what it's all about. And so it's just a lot of fun. It's like a night out and listening to some great music.
So your Orlando show, what I'm gathering is people can expect some cover songs from Backstreet Boys as well as some new songs from your new album. So does that include Superman?
Yeah, Superman is in the show. I'm also performing a new song that I'm releasing in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
It's called "Made for Us." That's a really, really fun song. It's got a little bit more of an 80s new alt kind of vibe and feel to it. And then, yeah, like I said, a lot of the 80s stuff I do, like Tears for Fears. I do Hall and Oates, The Cure. I do like just a lot of really fun songs throughout the years.
And what will it be like to be back in Central Florida? Like when you're here, do you ever like try to go to any local businesses or do you go to Disney? Like I know some people like to do that.
I just got a lot of friends and family that live in Florida. Florida is still home to me, and being especially in Orlando, that's where it all started for Backstreet Boys. It's we basically our whole career was founded in Orlando, and all the work that we put in there, all the time and rehearsals and recording, Orlando pretty much made the Backstreet Boys. So it's going to be exciting to be there.
Is like the audience different? Like, like
I mean, I'm a Florida boy, so I've always just no matter where I go, where I live, it's in my heart, So I'm Floridian, put it that way. So it's normal, it's natural for me.
yeah, that makes sense. So you did mention your kids a little bit. How is it like balancing all these tours with three young kids?
Yeah, it's not easy. Like my daughter was turning 4 right before I left, and I had rehearsals leading up to it, and like the next day I had to take off. And FaceTime app helps a lot, staying in touch with them. But I did it kind of schedule this tour in a way to where I can have a little bit of time. I kind of like, it's like the country music artists, they will do it a lot. It's family first, so you go out and you do some shows, and then if you want, you go back home, spend some time with them. When we're on with Backstreet Boys, a lot of times we'll be on the road in other countries, and so time differences, make it kind of harder. But I scheduled this in a way that where I can come home, come back to the South, and then be close to my family. So that helps. But it's a smaller leg of this tour, and then I'll be able to get back home for Halloween, which my kids are excited about.
That's awesome. How old are they?
So my son is 7. My middle daughter just turned 4, and my youngest daughter is 2.
Wow. So I was just like thinking about like you got started really young. Like, could you imagine your son doing what you did at like 12 years old?
Yeah, it's really crazy because he's 7 and he's a couple years out from when I first met the Backstreet Boys and we first formed. So my focus with my children is that I want them to be children, have fun, have the high school experience, have the enjoy their lives. When I was younger, I actually had to, I was working at a very young age, and so I never got a chance to go to high school and never really got a chance to have those important foundations. I think that are really good. So for me as a father, that's first and foremost is education and them being able to have a foundation and a place. So, but I mean, they're just two different types of lives, and right now they they're just having fun, and I'm having fun being a father and a husband. So.
That is awesome. And so tell you talked a little bit about this. How does it feel to be back with the Backstreet Boys? Like you said, you just finished your tour last year. Aren't you guys like you're going to like Cancun next year? So what has that been like? Is it
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one big
we're
dream?
yeah, we it's awesome. We never expected or we always wanted to have a long career. And we love what we do, as entertainers. We see the importance, especially now, with the way the world is. Music and nostalgic music tends to really resonate with a lot of people now. They're searching for those good times, and if we're a part of that story of the good times, we're doing our jobs as entertainers, because that's what entertainment is. And yeah, so it feels. I feel blessed that I'm still able to be here after 30 years. 30 years is a very long time to be in this industry. And it's not normal when it comes to groups like boy bands like us. So yeah, I never take it for granted, and I'm always grateful for it.
Yeah, yeah. Don't you guys have like a concert coming up with Boys to Men too? Like another throwback and like and
I think Joey does a lot of that.
oh, okay.
He does
Yeah.
his after party thing, and but yeah, we're going to Cancun. We're going to be down there. I think it's like in April of next year. And we always do like these destinations. Sometimes we'll do them on cruises, and then sometimes, we'll do like a destination hotel or something like that. And then it'll be like 3 or 4 days, families, friends, people all over the world can come and, have a really fun vacation and then watch a live show. And that's what we're doing in April. So, we do everything that we can, with our group and what we do to just bring fun to people's lives.
That is awesome. Yeah, like people definitely care about like nostalgia right now. So that's good to hear that you guys are like still trying to like do your thing, like whether it's you solo or with like the Backstreet Boys. That's
Yeah,
all the questions I had though. Thank you
well,
for
thank you so much for having me. Yeah, and
yeah,
like I said, check out my new singles coming out in a couple weeks. It's called "Made for Us." It'll be on all the streaming platforms. You can check that out. And the song Superman
is
is
that for
out right
your
now.
like cancer initiative?
Yeah, no. So the Cancer Initiative is the foundation that I've been working with in Las Vegas for years now, called Cure for the Kids. And what they do is they're a place where people can go if your child has has if they're affected, if the family's been affected by cancer, their child can be taken care of at this place, free of charge. And so they focus on the surrounding states, and they're growing as a business, and or not even just a foundation. And I'm really happy because what I did is a song with them, and we covered John Lennon's "The War Is Over." And it's about when a child finally beats cancer, the war is over. So I'm really happy show everybody what we did later on in the year for the holidays.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with us. And I'm sure everyone is excited to see you on Sunday at Dr.
And
Phillips.
thank you so much. I can't wait to see you guys.
All
Love
right.
you,
Have a good
Orlando.
day.